Hello, welcome. This is the zodiac readings for Monday, Tuesday, and I hope you're doing okay. We're gonna use some nice decks today. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna use the fortune telling deck because it's the beginning of the week. Sorry, I didn't do the readings yesterday. It was, well, Saturday I went to a wedding, which was really lovely. So I was out all day and all night. And then yesterday I had a couple of people book in for readings, and I just used the rest of the day for myself really to do some inner, just going within, doing some consciousness, self-inquiry. So that's what I was doing basically. So that's why the readings today. So thank you for your patience, and I'm using the angelic love messages today. I'm going to use the blunt truth deck as well. It's very exciting. I got a new tarot deck to share with you for the next, up until we get to spring equinox in the UK. And I know if you live the other side of the world, it won't be spring for you, but up until spring equinox, which is in about 3 or 4 weeks, I'm going to be using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, which, as you can see, is lovely and shiny and beautiful. And the mini deck as well, because I like using the matching decks. I will continue using the sexual tarot for the relationship readings. I'm trying to do one a week, but last week for some reason, I don't know why, I didn't get a collective reading done. I wanted to do mental health last week, so I'll try and do that this week. And for the collective relationship readings, I'll use the sexual tarot because I think that is a useful one for more relationship readings. I want to stick to more Rider-Waite style decks so that you can see the imagery. I think it's really important when you're watching. I watch a tarot lady at the moment who I absolutely love, and I will continue to watch her, but you can't see her tarot. She sits quite far back from the camera and you can't actually see, and I think it's a shame when you can't either see the cards properly or you can't understand them because the imagery isn't really the Rider-Waite style. Because I like to interpret the cards while I'm listening to somebody read, because sometimes I can make more sense, you know, I can kind of make sense of it myself, which I'm sure you can as well, because sometimes I might not be saying exactly how what's going on in your life, but when you see the cards that I pick, they might be spot on for you. You can interpret them in the right way for you. So that's why I've decided to go back to Rider-Waite style, and I'll be using them all through the year. They're not Rider-Waite decks, but the Rider-Waite style. I think you know what I mean. So we're going to go into Taurus, and hope you enjoy all the cards that I've picked today, really. And I'm sending you lots of love wherever you are on Gaia. And I hope the Matrix is being kind to you, and I hope your own ego as well is not too tricky at the moment. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking. Okay, so Taurus, my goodness, look at this. Great fortune. So you're doing something special at the moment. Let's see what else we get. Relationship. Honesty. Relationships need trust. Okay, so let's have a look at your tarot. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Taurus. Where do I start with this? This is interesting. Hang on a sec. Let me just put the charger in. Oh, sorry about that. I thought I better do that quickly because otherwise we're going to get low. Right, now, something's been going on here. You have felt very conflicted about a situation. You have felt very conflicted and maybe stuck. But a lot of this is in your head, okay? And I know it might not feel that way, but we can actually make problems worse by allowing too much thought activity about them. You know, even if we are dealing with a situation that's not ideal, obviously the less we identify with it, the more we detach from it, there will be less feelings of feeling stuck, and there'll be less feelings of suffering. But the ego tends to make us focus too much on the things we don't like in our external reality. And then that actually makes our suffering a lot worse. So there's definitely been a situation that you have not liked. And unfortunately, you've been allowing your mind to think far too much about it. And that's actually been making your suffering about this situation much worse. Okay. Now, it does look like you've been dealing with difficult energies, right? And I would say to you around this time, just be really, really vigilant to yourself. Observe yourself, that you don't end up mirroring that type of energy, because that's what invariably happens. When you're dealing with people who are unconscious, it will have a gravitational pull, and it will make you start to act unconscious. Not you, your ego. So you have to be very vigilant to it. This is all stuff that Eckhart Tolle teaches. I can't take the credit for it, but it's what I've learned from Eckhart Tolle, and it's what I've observed in myself. So have a look. Perhaps you're being much more aware of this now. Perhaps you have got a lot more awareness of the unconsciousness that's been around you, because you've definitely had some kind of unconscious energies around you, and the effect this has been having on you and your own mental health, or your own way of dealing with things. And I suspect you're starting to be more honest with yourself, that actually you don't want to mirror this out. You don't want to be part of toxic games, and you don't want to drop your vibration just because you've had to deal with low vibrational people. You know, this could be a great wake-up call for you now, that you're getting more aware of that. And this is a chance for you to tap into source and achieve great abundance at this time, if you can be really honest with yourself. I sense that's what you're doing. I sense you are being more honest with yourself, because I don't think you do want to drop into that energy at all. Now, you've got here a new energy coming in, I feel. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. There is a new energy here, and it is long-term abundance with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, this could be somebody in your soul family that you start coming into contact with. It's going to lead you to great fortune. This is a much more prosperous situation, a much more kind situation to yourself than what you've been in. And that's what you're in the process of aligning yourself to. And it all has to start off with your energy. Some of you may be listening to this thinking, yes, Kerry, this is what I now need to do. Some of you may be saying, Kerry, I'm already doing it. Great. If you are already doing it, great. Because I've got Taurus in my chart, and I was involved in a situation that was low vibrational, which I was allowing to carry on. And it was dropping my energy. And I've become very aware of that now. And I don't want to go back into that energy. It's not good. And it doesn't tap you into abundance when you start mirroring out low vibrations just because you're having to deal with low vibrational people. It's not the way to go. It's hard. It's really testing. It's much easier said than done. But no, I see Taurus, you must be making a big change here. And the fact you're standing your ground and you're sort of realising, I don't want to go down this low vibrational road with these low vibrational people. You're going to start coming into contact here with an opportunity that is much more giving, much more kind, and much more prosperous. Okay? My ego is loud, but I'm listening to my soul, and I am striving for spiritual enlightenment. So you'll be coming into contact with people that may have similar struggles to you. Okay, they may have had very similar struggles to you, and they will be understanding. These are caring people I see you coming into contact with. I'm using the Mermaid and Dolphin deck for your spirit guide message. I didn't share that at the beginning. Let's have a quick look. Divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Wonderful. Okay, so you've got miracles coming in. what can I say? This is a turnaround for Taurus right now at the beginning of this week. I think this week's you're going to turn things around after a really difficult time, dealing with really difficult energies. Things are starting to shift for you, and you are going to be coming into contact with people that are actually caring and giving, and you are lining back with higher vibrations and money, okay? Virgo. Mature woman. So this could be you. This could be somebody else. Sincere. Someone close to you is sincere. Okay. You've been trying to get more balance, okay? You've been trying to get more balance and align back with good vibrations. You have been receiving more money or more support recently. So you've been doing a lot of good work here on yourself and on your life to get it back in a much better alignment. There is still something here though. I hate to say it, but there is still something here this week that sometimes is dimming your light, okay? And I feel it's like a situation that somehow it still obstructs you from just literally being your true self and being the true shining light that you are, okay? So the thing is, you've got to now let go of the thing that was obstructing you. And what you're going to realise this week is you're going to start reaping the benefits of the good things that are now coming to you as a result of letting go of whatever it was that has been dimming your light, okay? I do feel, and I wanted to say it straight away, I feel like you're on the last push to let this thing go, whatever it has been or whoever it has been that has been dimming your light and obstructing you. This week I feel like it's the last remaining bits going, and you're going to find this week that you start to actually really realise that some really good stuff is now happening to you, okay? It may not be happening to you the way you thought it would, or it may not be the thing that you had really wanted, but there is something else here that Spirit wants you to have now. And whatever it is, it's really good and it is fulfilling. It's very fulfilling for you, both spiritually and emotionally, because something hasn't been spiritually and emotionally fulfilling, and that's what was obstructing you. But you've been doing such hard work to be more sincere with yourself, to be more sincere with yourself and to be more in balance, and it's been bringing you into a much better alignment. Sorry, my voice. Your person has been very stuck. They've been in denial, okay? There's somebody here that has been in denial and stuck, and this week they have to face some truths because there is things changing and they have to delve into their truth, and it does take them courage, They have to do it now. It is the divine time, and it's all happening very suddenly for them after being very blocked for a long time. My higher self is trying to reach you. Let's see what your spirit guide message is. Treasure chest. An unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. Okay, an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So, you've been sincere with yourself, you've been real, and you've been getting things a lot more balanced. I feel this is about you. I feel like you've been a lot more mature, And this week, although there has still been some things that you've been upset over, you realise that they were obstructing you. And I think these 2 cups that are sitting right behind you, which are much more fulfilling emotionally and spiritually, is what you're going to be really connecting with this week and realising, do you know what? My life is actually getting much better now. Much, much better. Your person is in for a shock this week as they have to face some cold, hard truths. Okay? Let me have a little drink from my Wednesday Addams mug. Oh, I love it. Right, Capricorn. Ooh, imprisonment. Ooh, so somebody's very stuck. Or has been stuck. Perhaps you felt stuck for a long time. Choices. Pause before you choose. So, choices opening up for you now. Things opening up after feeling stuck. Endings, transformation. You've been going through a massive transformation. You were ending this situation, I feel, that was keeping you stuck. Oh, look at that death card. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah, you just had to end it because it was destroying you, really. It could have been things from the past. It could have been your own patterns. And it was like, it's got to stop. This has got to stop. I can't live like this anymore. That's the feeling I'm getting, okay? It was just not good. So you've just taken yourself through this whole transformation and it's been your choice to do this. I see a transformation has recently taken place. You know, you've freed yourself, you've liberated yourself by making certain choices, new choices, better choices. And this is like a reunion with yourself. This is like you being so much kinder to yourself, you know, because you weren't being kind to yourself before. You were keeping yourself stuck in some kind of low vibrational pattern. And maybe there was a situation as well that was just, you know, not good. But you've found self-love. You've made the right choices, better choices, loving choices. Some of you, there is, I really feel for Capricorn, a closening of a relationship, a reunion that is coming, you know, or you're going to be meeting somebody. But it's because you've made the choice to free yourself from a very difficult time and choose that transformation. Yeah, and you're connecting with somebody else that's doing the same. You're exact mirrors. I mean, this could be a friend, it could be a family member, or it could be someone you're about to meet, you know, and basically they're exactly the same as you. They've been going through a very deep transformation with the Chariot card, because that is spiritual initiation. You know, they've learned how to handle opposing forces and move forward, you know, into the light, basically. Move forward into the light. But it's not been easy. Exactly the same as you. You've both been going through one hell of a time. But you're both now moving into the light. And you've both been making better choices. Okay, you have got the card here. I will see you sooner than you think. Let's have a look at your spirit guide message. What's your thoughts? It is important only to think about what you desire and not what you fear. So that's getting easier for you now. That's getting so much easier for you. And your spirit guides, they say with the guru, you know, if you take one step towards the guru takes 20 steps towards you. So guru is just the physical embodiment of spirit, basically. So by making these better choices for yourself, spirit is able to come closer and they're helping you. And things are getting much more positive, much more loving, and you're coming into contact with energies. Like I said, it is possible there's a reunion or a closening of a relationship getting better, or perhaps you're aligning to a new relationship. Okay, so let's go into Aquarius. Change. Okay. Relationship card. Past. Leave the past in the past. Going to your tarot. Ooh, that's what came over me then. Couldn't. It's strange. Okay, you're moving forward after some sort of energies that weren't right. It may be that you weren't being completely honest with yourself about a situation. Okay. You may have had a plan or a hope that something was going to work out, and then you sort of realised it wasn't going to work out. You could have been dealing with dishonest energies, and when you look deep down, perhaps you weren't being really honest with yourself about it either. So you're moving on from that, and this week you're moving forward much more smoothly. It's getting very easy. It's getting easier and easier for you to just move forward through your life as it's unfolding. Time of change, you know, leaving the past in the past. This is very good news. Okay, your person has issues. Whoever this is, they do have issues. They struggle to see clearly. They've got the King of Swords, and it instantly spun round into the challenge position. So this is somebody who, in their highest and best, they are a great decision maker and a great communicator. But that is a struggle for this person at this time. And they also have the Queen of Swords as well. So this is a time for them to really be single. This is a time for them to sort of try to get a more clear vision for their life. And they're very clear on that now. And they're quite cold along with it. I feel they've been through some kind of difficult separation where maybe they weren't really heard, or they didn't feel heard, or they felt powerless about what happened in their life. And they're trying to take their power back now, but it could make them quite cold at times and stuff like that. You know, they could be a bit bitter. I am in a dark place. Spirit is sending me light. Spirit will be sending this person light. You know, you don't have to take responsibility for that. When this person's in their highest and best, I'm telling you, they're a force to be reckoned with. And they really are a force to be reckoned with. But at the moment, they're not in their highest and best. But it's not for you to fix them. Spirit will do it. Spirit will do whatever Spirit needs to do with that person. You're moving forward very nicely this week, okay? You're moving forward. You're embracing lots of exciting changes. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Ready, set, go. So it's a really exciting week for you. You know, a really exciting week, and Spirit is really supporting you to do this. So you might be surprised and be thinking, God, you know, why am I feeling so good this week? Why am I feeling so excited? Or as the week continues, I start to feel like this is really cool, you know. And yeah, because Spirit's helping you. They're really supporting you. This is what they want for you right now. Okay, so going to Gemini. Wealthy man. You're aligning to abundance, money. Ooh. Thinking. You may be on someone's mind. Okay. Somebody has been thinking about you. Okay. You are celebrating after a time that may have felt very challenging and almost quite stagnant. It's like a very stuck energy that you've been through here. And now, this week, celebrations, okay? Also, it could be healing. If you're not celebrating, you're healing something this week. You're coming into a much better balance of energy, and your energy starts to pick up. You align to abundance. Money's coming in. You've got 2 cards indicating money. Okay? Your person. Your person has got ego, okay? They do very well for themselves, but they're a bit on their high horse. They've been on their high horse, okay? That's the sort of the past where they, yeah, they're confident. You know, they were too confident, too cocky, got too much on their high horse. And honestly, what the cards are showing is this person is actually a lot more conflicted than you know. They feel very conflicted. They feel, this person's very dramatic. This person struggles with life and they don't glide through their problems easily. They end up usually making them worse. And that's, honestly, that's what's going on with this person. I'm going to give you an offer soon. Okay. See what your spirit guides are saying. So that could be an offer of money, because you are aligning to money here. Could be an offer to do with a job or something like that. Or whatever, take it however it resonates. Perhaps it's something to do with you receiving what you finally deserve. Okay? Waves of prosperity. Your spirit guides are helping you with prosperity. So there is something here to do with abundance and money, Gemini. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. Brilliant. Okay. So there's somebody there in your life or that you were connected to who is struggling at this time. Things haven't really changed, you know. This person's got ego. You, on the other hand, really in a nice balanced energy, and money and good opportunities seem to be coming your way. Sorry, just pick up those cards. So let's go into, well, I'm going to have a cup of tea. Hang on a sec. We do Libra, okay? Okay. Oh, we've got the Lovers. So that can also represent making a decision in the tarot, can't it? But it could be something to do with love. So let's see. Take that one, how that resonates. Sincere. Someone close to you is sincere. And perhaps as well, you're being more sincere with yourself. Because remember, everything's a reflection of your energy. So if you're now being more sincere with yourself, that's the type of energies you're going to be attracting. There will sometimes still be glitches and challenges, because the Matrix will try to see if you'll take the bait to go back down a dark path. You know, that's going to happen to all of us from time to time, no matter how conscious we are. The challenges do keep coming, just to test, just to see if we'll drop back into egoic kind of ways. But generally speaking, you know, the more higher vibrational you become, more sincere you are with yourself, you know, you're attracting that type of energy. Yeah, I think this is to do with your sincerity with yourself, because you've got the Tower, and the Tower is about coming into your truth, and that's a bloody hard thing to do. That is a bloody hard thing to do. It's not easy to be in your truth. It takes courage, and it takes a very clear perception, you know, seeing things clearly, and it's a breakthrough for you, a massive breakthrough. I don't see you retracting back. There's no going back for Libra at the moment. This is all about you having breakthroughs and standing in your truth now. You're sincere with yourself. You are making decisions. You're making decisions here based off your truth, and you won't get corrupted or distracted. And because you're, like I said, because you're being sincere with yourself, you are coming into contact with soul family. This is what you've been aligning to for quite some time, actually. You will have noticed money picking up for you, health picking up for you, and soul family around you, you know, just good people. And you've got the Page of Pentacles. It's like people who will apply themselves to you, to being genuine. Some people you're in contact with here could spread themselves a bit too thin at times. Okay, I don't see you getting distracted at all off your path at this point, Libra, but you may come into contact with some people who are so passionate that sometimes they spread themselves a bit too thin, and they could sometimes get a bit, you know, I don't know, distracted or stressed. But on the whole, there's a very good energy that you're coming into contact here with people. Oh, I want to date you. You could have people offering at this time, people interested in you. But like I said, you want to check out, you know, you want to check out that they can actually apply themselves, you know, if you do go down that route. Wait, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Hey, see? So you could be receiving offers, but it's like Spirit is getting you to be really sincere with yourself, really in your truth, and you're making so many breakthroughs. It's like, actually, I don't really need to rush into my next situation, you know? It's great that I've got people that are interested in me. It's great that I've got better energies around me, but I think, you know, you were at this crossroads for so long, you're actually just being really kind to yourself now, and Spirit is supporting you with that. Okay. I don't know. I thought I dropped a card, but perhaps not. Okay, Leo. Message. Some kind of message this week. Gratitude. Thank you goes a long way. Okay. You're making massive upgrades at the moment, massive. You've completed a cycle. There is a completion here being shown for Leo. It is like something is being tied up. It is being tied up, and there could be documents, contracts, things just being completed, okay? And you have a lot of gratitude for the cycle and the learning that you've done, you know, and you're actually coming from a positive angle right here, right now, rather than, oh, you know, how hard it was. It's not about that now. It's like you're really grateful because you actually can see that there is hope here for really good things to come. You've got the Judgment. You are going to be making decisions, and you're making decisions that lead you into a new chapter. And Spirit is supporting this massively. Wow. Ace of Wands to the Temperance. You're coming into contact. Spirit is offering you an opportunity here. An opportunity for change, an opportunity for growth that is a lot more balanced. This is a lot more balanced, what you're moving into. It's healing. This is an opportunity that you are being offered by Spirit, divinely timed, and it is very healing for you, and it leads you into much better balance in your life. I mean, you've got 3 major arcana cards. This is a big time for Leo right now. Somebody here, I'm going to tell you how I truly feel. And, you know, if you're manifesting somebody that tells you how they feel, that's because you're in touch and you've been finding how you really felt. You see, because everything's a reflection. So you're manifesting that by being more honest with yourself, by being more honest and caring to your own feelings. You're manifesting a situation where somebody is honest and, you know, kind. Wait, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Okay. So Spirit is allowing you to take your time. But the change is set in motion as far as I can see. You know, so you don't have to rush stuff. Because I do feel with that World card, well, you've been upgraded vibrationally, so that's why your life is not going to be like how it used to be. Okay, so big for Leo. Aries. Spirit is very close. I'm very hot. Spirit is very close today, and it's not even that hot outside. Mature woman. Okay, so that could be you or someone else. Transformation. Enter into the light, out of the darkness. So it's a time of great transformation and great maturing. Yeah, I was just going to say, it's best not to look at the details of our life, because sometimes we don't really like the details. Remember, details are physical reality aspects. And remember, physical reality is illusion, Maya, which leads to suffering. What is really real is what's underneath the physical reality. Energy. Everything's energy. Everything is energy. And you're going, Aries, for a massive energetic growth at the moment. You're maturing, you're transforming, you're transmuting light within your, darkness within yourself, ego, into light, consciousness. It's been an ending that was hard. You may have felt stabbed in the back or betrayed. You've been over it for a while, but you know, you still think about it. But it's all been part of your transformation. So it was just an energetic thing. If you try not to look at the physical details and just look at the energy, that's all it is. It's just energy. It can help you to detach from the storyline, because the storyline is the Maya, the illusion that, you know, keeps us stuck in patterns. So I see, Aries, you're moving on from a situation. Somebody that you were dealing with has total issues. 5 of Swords to the 2 of Wands. This is somebody who cannot find peace. I can guarantee you. They don't find peace. They can't have it all, but they want it all. They want the power. They want the control. Because they feel that they were hard done by. They feel they were fighting for things all their life. And so it's put them in a situation where they just want everything. And it doesn't come together. That's ego. It won't come together for this person, and they won't find peace while they're acting in this manner. Okay? And I don't feel that is of your vibration anymore. I don't think this probably was of your vibration. I don't think this, you know that if you stay in that situation, that is going to pull your energy down. And I don't think you have any time for that. But there must have been something karmic that had to be released. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come together with that situation. But it's run its course, you know. It served its purpose. It was just an energy thing. And your energy is being upgraded at this time. Your person is struggling. Like I said, they won't find peace. I really miss you. My heart hurts. They won't find peace, but they're still in their ego. I'm telling you that now from what I'm seeing in these cards. And they may well miss you, but they're not willing to do anything about it at this point because energetically they haven't come to peace. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So your spirit guides are giving you a lot of optimism this week. They're guiding you forth. So you won't be thinking about that situation anymore. This is a great transformation and upgrade for Aries at this time. Just watch this week and how great it goes. That's all I'm going to say. Right, we'll go into Sagittarius. Message of concern. Okay. Look at your relationship card. Happiness. Unlock the door to happiness. Let's look at your tarot. Strength. King of Cups. Very nice. You're spiritually aligning this week. You know, you are spiritually aligning. You are allowing life to unfold as per the divine plan. You're not fighting things, you're not forcing things, and you're not pushing things anymore. You've come into a state of acceptance. You've come into a state of surrender. You're in more mastery of your emotions. You're protected by your spirit guides. You're very in tune with your spiritual beliefs, your values, and your feelings. And any situations that haven't really been panning out how you wanted, that have been of concern, you are just letting them unfold as they are, because you're not going to let other people's issues obstruct you at this time. Okay? You are definitely, Sagittarius, you're definitely opening a portal to spirit with the strength to the King of Cups. You're not getting so embroiled in other people's problems and issues this week. You are aligning to spirit. And that is where you're becoming happier. It's like you've got more faith in spirit. You've got somebody here who is very passionate about you, probably very attracted to you, but they can be immature, they can spread themselves too thin, and they can get distracted. And this person suffers with depression. This person suffers with issues of the past that they find it hard to let go of. And it's silly because there's so many good things in the right here and now. You know, there's been issues that dampen them down. There's issues that obstruct them from being their true light. And they need to let go of those issues. They are sorry. This person's got regrets. Perhaps this week they're going to start realising what is really good in their life. They need to right now. They need to start turning towards happiness, because if they don't, they're going to go down a wrong path and there'll be no coming back. Your spirit guides are saying explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities, and it is a good time to make changes. There's a lot of water energy for you here. That means Spirit is saying you are so close to Spirit. With the Strength, you have to be close to Spirit. With the King of Cups, the same. You're not going to let anybody obstruct you from your truth, from caring for yourself. You're not going to let anyone drop your vibration. You know, you want them to make the choice. They need to make the choice, you know, to apply themselves. Are they going to do it? Okay, let's go into Scorpio. Occupation. Okay. Lessons. Love teaches us many lessons. Yeah, you're really learning to surrender to life. You're really learning to honour your feelings and emotions with the King of Cups and the Strength. And this is a time where you are learning to be comfortable with the unknown. You're birthing something here, which is really beautiful. You don't know exactly what you're birthing. You don't really know what's going on here. But in another kind of weird way, you probably sense what's happening. It's quite a strange feeling. You're getting a lot of intuitions. It's a very positive time for Scorpio this week. You're very sincere. You're very genuine. Your person has been quite private. They're quite solitary. You know, they're seeking their own answers. They're still learning a lot about their own life and themselves. And they're really putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort here to become an expert in their own life at what they do. So sometimes you may just feel like this person is like, on the one hand, they could be putting a lot into you and the relationship. On the other hand, you might find they're too sometimes concerned with their own affairs and their own growth or their own journey. Okay, that could be the case. But the most important thing to remember, Scorpio, is your journey is just getting better and better. You're in your truth, you're genuine, you're happy to see how things unfold. And you will be blessed regardless. You know, you will be blessed regardless. Are you going to listen to me? Okay. And when I say you'll be blessed regardless, what I mean is your blessings may come from in different ways than you expect. But you will be blessed, because I can see here, Scorpio, you're in your highest and best at the moment. You're really, really giving off good vibrations. You will receive one way or another. What's your thoughts? It is important to only think about what you desire and not what you fear. Okay, so your spirit guides are supporting you to be positive, to be in your power, to just carry on as you are, being very aligned to your truth, and just see what unfolds, you know. So let's go into Pisces. A message. Okay. A message. Faithfulness. Fidelity builds strong relationships. It's like somebody wants you to be theirs, or to maybe not be theirs, might not be the right word, but somebody's very genuine and serious here. They're not fake, if that makes sense. You're not dealing with a fake person here. You've been making safe choices for yourself you've been aligning to much higher vibrations. You've been coming into abundance. It's been slow growth, and you've been thinking, how long is it going to take for me to acquire what I would like? Is it going to be worth it? Because you've definitely been putting in the hours into your purpose, into your own growth. And sometimes it can feel a bit like slow going. But Spirit is saying that you are headed for, you know, long-term happiness. If you just keep putting in the work. Keep doing what you've been doing. You know, keep making mature choices and decisions, and honouring yourself. And if you keep doing that, you're headed towards really good stuff, really good relationship, really good money. Your person's been making a decision to be more careful. They're really wanting a new chapter in their life, and I think they'd like a new chapter with you, but they're very cautious and careful because they've done quite well for themselves in terms of their own life, their growth, their development, their prosperity, and they don't want to sort of take any silly risks. Okay, and you've got the card, or somebody's got the card, I am waiting for us both to be ready. Someone's very careful. They're very genuine though. I feel they're very genuine, they're very caring. This is not a fake person, you know. Your spirit guides are saying, oh, accept heaven's help. You have prayed for help, so get out the way and let heaven help you. Help is coming, help is here. And if you take the help, whatever type of help that may be, okay, take that however it resonates. If you keep putting in the work to honour yourself and do what is right for you that you need to do to make yourself healthy and in a good position, things are going to keep growing for you. Spirit wants to help you with a situation here, okay, with somebody who, you know, basically does want a new happy chapter in their life. They genuinely want a happy chapter in their life. Okay, so let's go into Cancer. Great fortune. That's good to know, isn't it? Great fortune. So, lining up with source, being true to yourself. You're coming more into abundance. Sacrifice. True love is selfless. The truest love is the love of self, okay? So sometimes we have to make sacrifices. I take that card completely different to how it's put, okay? Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. There may be things that our ego would like, or that our, if you want to say it, that your human self would like. But we can't compromise or dishonour ourselves. That is the thing. You know, we can't sacrifice ourselves. We can't. Because if we sacrifice ourselves, we're pulling ourselves out of alignment with abundance. And I think Cancer knows that now. I think Cancer realises you do have to sacrifice certain things in this physical reality, because you can't allow anything to dishonour yourself. Okay, so you've got here a Page of Pentacles, and you've also got here a Queen of Cups. So, you know, you have been applying yourself. You've been applying yourself to your feelings and being much more gentle with yourself and much more honest with yourself. You know, you've been much more passionate about your own needs. It does make you more attractive, by the way, energetically. And you are connecting with somebody that's got the Magician. This person is very open to the unknown. They have the gifts and powers of spirit, so they tend to have the magic touch. And this person is somehow part of your soul family. This person also aligns to abundance. Okay, this person feels so much love for you. Let's see what your spirit guides are saying. Playtime. The dolphin knows the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. There is definitely something being manifested for you at this time. I also want to say you could be manifesting somebody who's in your soul family, or they could be manifesting you. You know? So get ready, because there is something here that is definitely being manifested, and it is to do with abundance, and it's to do with soul family. And you're doing it because you've been applying yourself to your true feelings, and you've been much kinder to yourself lately, and you are going to be experiencing soul family, long-term connections and money. Okay, lovely. So that's the message. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. If you'd like to book in or buy my deck, just contact me, and I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace wherever you are on Gaia.